Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 23 for the event professional prospects. In this example, we are going to study a male chart who is holding agriculture land and he is a farmer and he is doing the agriculture business. So we have to study the significations for the native to have agriculture land and also he destined to do the agriculture as his profession and that too he is holding the parental properties and doing his agriculture activities and but his destiny is not so good and though it is supportive for the agriculture business but lot of obstacles and instability and hurdles mostly that agriculture's and our farmers are facing such a problem. How in this chart it is signifying that trouble living houses to the Lagna, 8 and 12 houses are influencing the Lagna and also influencing the 10th house matters. And we are going to study how far these natives' destiny and running periods are supportive for such profession and also troubles in the business. Let us examine the birth chart. Example 23, business prospects, agriculture, moderate prospects. Now let us examine the birth chart with the help of the EPS tables. This is the birth chart of that male native who is doing agriculture business and his date of birth is 14th October 1971, 7:56 a.m. born in Tamil Nadu. Before proceeding to the study on the self-significations, let us have a general discussion on the birth chart. Let me open the North Indian chart and now let's study the general discussion on the birth chart. This native is Libra Lagna born. Libra Lagna born, Lagna Lord Venus, also 8th Lord Venus, posted in the 12th house in its own sign, conjoined with the 12th Lord and the 9th Lord. So 9th Lord, 12th Lord, conjoined with the Lagna Lord and 8th Lord in the 12th house. So Lagna Lord posted in own sign is good, but conjoined with the 12th Lord, it is weak, and also in this 12th house itself, it is indicating some weakness to the Lagna. Though it is in own sign, it is good, but conjoined with the 12th Lord. But that Lagna Lord is also conjoined with the 9th Lord, that Mercury, that is good. So 1-9 grouping is good, but 1-8 and 12 grouping is indicating some weakness to the Lagna. Now that we have to check the 10th house. 10th cusp is falling in the sign of Cancer and ruled by Moon as the Rasi Lord, and Mercury is the 10th cuspal star lord, and Venus as the 10th cuspal sublord. I said that the person is a farmer and doing the agriculture business. What are the planets and Bhava Karagatva, Graha Karagatva are important for the agriculture, right? So definitely, second house is the Karaga planet for the food, and fourth house for the land, right? And that earth, fourth house. Second house, fourth house, he's working also third house, and these are the basic houses required, fourth house and third house, and of course, second house, 2, 4, 3, and sixth house because he has to work hard, and sixth house is important for the working and 10 and 11 are joining hand. This is going to be very good for the success. Instead of that, 8th house is present. 8 is going to give trouble to that Lagna, but more work pressure for the 6th house, third house to the 6th house, 8th house, and 12 is also joining and this is going to give trouble. 8 and 12 houses to the Lagna is always trouble giving houses to the, Lagna and also to the event of profession. Apart from that, The important planets which are all favorable for the agriculture, definitely water signs, because Moon planet and Mars planet and Saturn also and Venus. These are the important planets. Of course, the role of Sun and Jupiter also will be favorable for such a growth of the crops and all, but still Saturn is the planet for the, what do you call, hardworking, and is also one of the important planet for the earth, for the agricultural land, because Capricorn sign is important sign and Taurus sign also important sign. All the earthly signs are important. In that case, you can see that Saturn and that Venus and Moon, important planet, water planet. The two water sign, 10th cusp is falling in the sign of water itself. And Moon is important planet for the agriculture. And Mars also. Mars also Karaga planet for the land. And that is also important. So the Moon, Mars, Venus, Saturn role and 2, 4, 3, 6, and 10 and 11 houses. Apart from that, ninth house is also joining hands. It will support for the parental business, that parental agriculture business also we can take it. So role of Lagna will favor for the Lagna to get involved into that in a strong way. So that is the important significations of the Griha Karagatva and Bhava Karagatva. Now let us examine what these planets or the cusps are indicating. 10th cusp is falling in the sign of watery sign. That is important. That the 10th lord is Moon. Moon is posted in its own sign. This is very important. 10th lord posted in the 10th house itself is good. That Moon is aspected by the Mars from the 4th house. That Mars is second lord, 7th lord. And from the 4th house, it is aspecting. That 4th cusp is where in the Capricorn sign, in the sign of Saturn. So that is aspecting to the moon. So 4 and 10 combination, and 2, 7, 4 and 10th house, and Saturn also aspecting to the moon. Saturn is fourth lord, fifth lord. From the 7th house, it is aspecting to the moon. So that way, Saturn role, Mars role, both are in the earthy sign, and moon is in the watery sign. That is a good combination, and they are all connecting to each other. And but moon is getting afflicted by Ketu. Ketu is indicating some sort of weakness and causing some obstacles also. That way, that moon, 10th ruler, the 10th lord itself is good, favorably signifying the houses and Graha Karagatva. And the 10th star lord is Mercury, and 10th sublord is Venus. 10th star lord Mercury and 10th sublord Venus, both are conjoined, Lagna Lord and also 8th Lord Venus, conjoined with the 9th Lord, 12th Lord. So it is also in the sign of Venus itself, but it is in Aries sign, right? But it is good that Venus and Mercury are conjoined, and 10th star lord and 10th sublord are conjointly present. And ninth house also connected, and 9 is connecting. It is supportive for the business from the parental business. So ninth house is also important house. You can see that Sun also posted in the sign of 11th lord posted in the 12th house. That Sun is connected to the Mercury also. That is also good. But posted in the 12th house is not good. Now we have studied that Moon, Mercury, and Venus. Let us check the sign lord that Venus is in the sign of Venus in the star of Rahu. Rahu is occupying third house but close to the fourth cusp, conjoined with the second lord, seventh lord Mars. This grouping. Rahu, Mars, and occupying fourth house. These are all supportive for the, fourth house matters, third house matters. I said, no, the third house, fourth house, all important houses for the effort and the property and land, and Mars connected, Moon connected. and they are all favorable for the business connecting to the agriculture. So Rahu representing Saturn. Saturn is posted in the seventh house in the sign of Venus and aspecting to Moon. So these grouping are supportive for the native Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Venus in own sign, and that Venus is also conjoined with the ninth lord, 12th lord, Mercury, supportive for the business in agriculture. In this, the 8th house, 12th house combinations are indicating some sort of obstacle. Ketu's affliction also indicating some sort of hurdles. And only by of detailed self signification and detailed complete signification, we can find whether that overall prospect is good or having got some weakness. As far as now it is concerned, Moon is well posted but afflicted by Ketu and aspected by Mars. It is good, and aspected by Saturn is fourth lord, fifth lord from the seventh house is fine. But in this from the sign of Venus, that Venus is Lagna lord, eighth lord, and that is conjoined with the 12th house. So that 1 8 12 combination also present. It is indicating some obstacles. Anyway, now let us go to the self-signification and check their strength. What about the strength of the Lagna that we forgot to check? Yeah, Lagna is Venus only. No? Lagna Lord is Venus. Posted in the 12th house that we already discussed. It is conjoined with the ninth Lord is fine, but also conjoined with the 12th Lord, Mercury. That is indicating some weakness. Okay, so now let us check the self-signification of all planets and check their strength. Now let us go to the, just a minute, let me clear this one. Now let us go to the home page. Sorry, I mean EPS page. I have selected business all only. So that in general 5 9 12 and will be on unfavorable side, and though 5,000 5,000 9,000 can be supportive only, but for the progress it is not good if it is connected to the 8,000 12,000. Now let us go to the self-significator study and give the respective colors also. Ketu occupying 9th house and representing moon with the moon is good and 8 and 12 and 6. So Ketu occupying 9th house, it is indicating not good to the 10th house, but not very strongly, not bad, because it is not having any other houses. So what we can do, Ketu, we can give the pink shade. Okay, mixed one. Venus, Lagna Lord, 8th Lord occupying 12th house, 8 and 12 grouping given by the Lagna, and 3, 7, 11 is good, 2, 4, 8, 10 are good. 8th house, 8 and 12 indicating some weakness, but all other grouping, 10th sublord of planet itself is good. So Venus also we can give that pinkish shade. In that case, Ketu instead of just 9th house, no? So we can give it some other color instead of pink. We can give blue color, we can give, or we can give light blue. So we have to differentiate. Anyway, let us give that pink first. Let us study all the planets, and accordingly to differentiate within the pink shade, we can give some other colors also. First, let us have a discussion on the self-signification. The planet which are having favorable with 8 and 12, I'm giving pink. Or we have to give some other color. Let us check. Sun is 11th Lord occupying 12th house and 12th sublord. This is indicating weakness. 11th Lord is good, but 12th occupant and 12th sublord, it is indicating loss, and gain is moving towards losses. So it is indicating some weakness. So definitely that is also pink. It is indicating both favorable and unfavorable. Right? And moon. 10th Lord occupying 10th house, 4, 8, 12 cuspal star Lord and 6th cuspal sublord. This is good, but 8, 12, 6 grouping, this is not good. So moon also is pink shade. And Mars planet. Mars is 2, 7 and 4 is good. So we can give green color. Rahu, third occupant and third cuspal sublord, and second planet Saturn is good. So Rahu also good. We can give green color. Jupiter, third lord, sixth lord occupying Lagna. This is good for the Lagna, and 159 also good for the Lagna. 7 and 9 cuspal sublot. It is indicating weakness, not completely bad because no 8th and 12th, but still 5 9 and also 7 and 9 indicating some weakness. So we can give, definitely we can give a mixed one because it can give changes also. If it is connecting to the other unfavorable, it can support for the unfavorable also. Because of that, we can give pink shade. And Saturn planet is fourth lord, fifth lord occupying seventh house, and 1 5 11. This is good for the Lagna. Because of the fifth house, we cannot say unfavorable because being the fourth lord and fifth lord and 1 5 11 star lord sublord is good. So Saturn we can give light green. Mercury, ninth lord, 12th lord occupying 12th house. 9 and 12 is not bad, it is mixed one, but occupying 12 again, 12 and 12 is good, sorry, bad. 12 and 12 combination is not good, and 2 6 10 is favorable. So this is also mixed key planet. So in that case, we can see many planets are mixed one. Ketu we have given pink, and Venus also pink, Sun is also pink, Moon is also pink, and then Jupiter also pink, Mercury also pink. We can see that Jupiter is not having any 8th house or 12th house. And similarly, Ketu also not having 8th house or 12th house. So in that case, we can give some other color to the Jupiter. Jupiter, we can give blue color to differentiate. It is favorable grouping without any unfavorable. So in some charts, I would have given if favorable along with the 12th house is there, we'll give blue. So that also we have given. But in here, many planets are having pink shades. To differentiate that, pink shade with the 8th house or 12th house grouping, then to identify that pink is indicating trouble giving houses to the Lagna also, we can give pink. And less favorable or less weakness with the favorable grouping, so we can make it blue. Ketu also, it is favorable to the Lagna, not having any unfavorable. But Ketu occupying ninth house, and the moon is having that 10 and 10, 4, 8, 12, and 6. So this is having some weakness, of course. Ketu can be given pink as it is. Jupiter can be given that blue color, which we have already given. So we have given the colors, and all the pink shades are weak. Venus is having both favorable and unfavorable 8 and 12. It is mixed one, trouble giving houses to the Lagna. Sun also trouble giving houses to the Lagna and our last living planet. And Moon also giving trouble giving houses, and 9 and 12 also indicating some weakness. So you can see how many planets are having that 8 and 12. Venus, 12 and 12, 2, Sun and the Moon, and 9, 12, 12, and 9th house representing that 8 and 12. So these pink shades are having some weakness, so that we are able to identify, right? And any good planets with the favorable grouping, yeah, Mars and Rahu and Saturn, right? So we have given the colors now. Let us save colors and go to the home page and check the destiny and the Dasa periods. Now let us go to the home page. Now we are on the home page. Let me keep this, and birth chart also let me keep here. And let me open the table, and you can see this support planets are having that key planet shades only. So then to get that EPS tables colors, let me take you to the house grouping and come back. Then that support planets colors will be changed to the EPS colors. So if you click that rulers supports and come back, and now you click Control B, you can see the planets are getting that EPS colors which we have assigned, right? Now we have to study the, making this Mercury scene visible. Yes, Mercury is visible, right? Now what we have to check? We have to check the 10th lord. 10th lord is moon, and 10th cuspal sublord is Venus. These two planets we have to check. Moon and Venus we have to check. Yes, Venus is here and Moon is here. Venus is pink shade because of pink means okay, there will be obstacles planets. 8 and 12 moving toward 3, 7 is good, 2, 4, 10 are good. You can see that 10th sublord planet is the Venus is the 10th cuspal sublord. So after that we'll check the moon 10th lord. 10th cuspal sublord also 4th sublord and 2nd sublord. These 2, 4, 10 are very much supportive for the profession connecting to the land. And Venus itself, important planet for the, for the agriculture. Lagna Lord, 8th Lord is fine, but occupying 12th house, it is indicating some weakness, but 3, 7, and 11 are fine. And 8th sublord also, it is having some weakness. Star level planet Rahu is good for the Lagna and good for the that working of that Lagna, and representing Saturn also fine. And the only thing is it is not having that 2 or 6 or 10 significations, but the star level is fine. And 12 level planet is Moon, again that is also pink shade, but 10 and 10 and again 8 and 12 is presence. It is favorable along with the weakness. And sublord planet Jupiter is a blue color planet. It is 3, 6, 1, 1, 5, 9, 7, and 9. So you can see this is good to the Lagna, but this grouping moving towards 1, 5, 9, 7, and 9, the 10th sublord planet is moving towards this one. Supportive of the third house, but this is not very good for the 10th house matters. 159,799. So that is the reason we would have given pink also, but we have given blue for differentiation. But 5, 9 and 7 and 9, it is having some weakness because second house matters are moving towards this one. Obstacles to the second house and 10th house to the 12th house, to the 10th house is 9th house, 5, 9 and 10. It is indicating some weakness for the progress, not detrimental. Jupiter and the star of Saturn is favorable. This is overall, it is good by the star level planet, but being the sublord having got 5, 9, and 7 and 9, it has got some weakness, right? So now, 10th sublord planet is in the star of your planet green and sub of your planet blue, and 8 and 12, 8 and 12 are playing role at the planet level. Now, let us check whether these pink shade planets are influencing the star level planet. Star Lord is getting affected by the star lord or the star lord moon. But anyway, let us check whether these planets are getting the influence of the other unfavorable by way of supports. Let us check Rahu. Rahu is conjoined with the Mars, right? And Rahu is aspected by the moon. Rahu is aspected by the moon means so Rahu is influenced by the moon by way of aspect. So this 10 and 10 is giving support to the Rahu is good, and 8 and 12 also passed on to that. 6, 8, 12 also passed on to the Rahu. So favorable also given, and also it is indicating weakness also, right? And that Rahu is conjoined with the Mars. What is the signification of Mars? Mars is good. So that is good. So Mars is good. Mars is giving support to the Rahu. And what about Rahu getting any support of the Venus? That we have to check. We can check from the support planets also here. Rahu has got any Venus here? No. Rahu has got Ketu and Moon only, unfavorable, unmixed planet, but has got Saturn and Mars is good. So star level planet is good only. 2 level planet has got some weakness, but otherwise is fine. What about Jupiter? Jupiter has got some weakness, as I said, not detrimental, but Jupiter, you can see, has got Mars, Rahu, Saturn in their support. It is good, but you can see Ketu and Moon are present. You can see all the planets are having Ketu, Moon, Ketu, Moon, Ketu, Moon, because Ketu, Moon are conjoined and Ketu represents Moon also. So that 8 and 12 significator is passed on to all the planets that we are able to identify, right? So that Rahu getting the Moon influence, and Venus is not getting the Moon influence. That is good. So that way, overall, that 10th sublord planet is good for the business prospects, but lot of obstacles Lagna has to face. Lagna itself is involved into that. and the star level is supportive of the Lagna's effort and all these things. And 8 and 12 are further causing obstacles also, but so far it is good. But sublevel planet Jupiter is it is good to the Lagna, but not very good to the progress. But anyway, this overall that business prospect is good. Only the 8 and 12 are influencing that weakness. And one more thing we have to keep it in mind. 10th sublord itself is 8 and 12. Lagna Lord itself 8 and 12 means that it is they are all self-afflicted planet. Destiny planet on its own indicating 8 and 12. So it indicates that on its own it is indicating troubles and obstacle to the 10th house matters, to the Lagna also here. That is the one weakness that we have to keep it in mind. So now let us check the 10th Lord planet. 10th Lord planet is which planet? Is Moon. 10th Lord is Moon. That Moon is the one 8 and 12 planet that already discussed. 10th Lord, 10th occupant, 8 and 12. Okay, star level is Mercury, 9, 12 and 12. This is good. This is good, but this grouping indicating some weakness. And 12 level planet Mars is good. Sublord planet Saturn is fine. And star lord of the sublord is Moon. So it is both favorable and some weakness are also there. 8 and 12, 9, 8 and 12, 9, 12, 12, and again 8 and 12. So we have to check that Moon and Mercury if they are all connected. Moon and Mercury. So whether Moon is having Mercury here, no, Moon is not having any Mercury, that is fine. So they are not passing a ruler link. So that sublord Saturn has got any influence from the Moon and Mercury? Yeah, sublord Saturn is getting the influence of the Moon because that Moon is aspecting to the Rahu, and Rahu represents, Saturn. So that Moon is giving influence to the Saturn. So favorable and also obstacles are also indicated. So that trouble giving obstacle causing planet 10th Lord itself is 8 and 12 given, is significator. That is only influencing the that sublord also, but sublord also favorable. But star level planet Mercury is 9th Lord or 12th Lord, 12th occupant. It is also having weakness because 10th Lord planet in the star of a planet, 9 and 12, it is indicating some weakness to the 10th house matter. But being the star lord for 2, 6, 10, it is good. That Mercury is influenced by the Venus and also Sun. Mercury is in supports Venus and Sun. So because Mercury is conjoined with the Venus, Venus is 1, 8, 12. It is favorable also. Venus is influencing. It is good, and along with that 8 and 12. Right? 10th cuspal sublord planet influencing the 10th star lord planet, which is supporting to the 10th lord planet. So they're all favorable houses are all present, but 8 and 12, 8 and 12 are indicating the obstacles and hurdles to the each level planet. Otherwise, it is fine. So the trouble-giving planets to the Lagna, that is Venus, and also the 10th house significator trouble-giving planet. These Venus and Moon are strongly indicating affliction to the 10th house and the Lagna by way of their trouble-giving houses. Right, so they are having favorable also, but these 8 and 12 houses are indicating obstacles and hurdles strongly, right? And in addition to that, Mercury is 9, 12, and 12. Okay, so now we have studied that overall that business prospects is fine, but with a lot of obstacles and hurdles, and it is not stable because sublord planet is indicating 159, 7, and 9. It is not very good for the progress. Instead of 159, it is 7, 2, 6, 10, or instead of 7 and 9, it was having 11th house or 10th house. Then would have been a better signification. But because of this grouping, it is supportive to the Lagna, but not very good for the 10th house matters. That you have to keep it in mind. Fortunately, Jupiter in the star of Saturn, that Saturn is having 4, 5, 7, 1, 5, 11 is favoring. And Jupiter also having Saturn in its support. So it is forming ruler link. That is the one which is supporting the Jupiter also. So overall, it is good. But the role of the 8 and 12 pink shade planets, if they are more, then the impact of the favorable state will get reduced. Okay, so now let us check. Destiny we have checked. And let us check which are the planets are under the influence of this unfavorable or how overall significations are present. Let us check. Just a minute. Let me close this. Yeah. You can see this, the native now presently running is Rahu Mahadasa. Rahu Dasa is running, and previously Mars Dasa, and previously Moon Dasa, then Sun Mahadasa running, right? He was born with the Mercury Dasa, then Ketu, Venus, and Sun. So at the age of, say, during Venus Dasa, what age the native was running? Let us check. Venus Dasa is 11 years. Okay, Ketu is only 12. Yeah. So during the Venus Dasa itself, 21 years, that Venus Dasa itself, it is supportive for the Lagna. From the, I mean, childhood would have entered into the parental business agriculture, because he is into the agriculture land only, no? So that he will involve along with his father, and he will be into the business only in the agriculture, farming and all, right? Now, in that period, how far these planets, all the planets are supportive for the native. You can see the pink shade. Later check the that support planets. Self-significators, Ketu, Venus, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 planets are having pink shade, mixed planets. Mars, Rahu are the only Mars, Rahu, and Saturn. 3 planets are green planets, and Jupiter is a blue color planet, right? So now the pink shade planets are 5 planets, and you can see that all the planets are having pink also in their support. And of course, they are having that green also in their support. That is well and good. But Sun is having only pink. Venus is having pink in its own sign and also both. So all the planets are having mixed supports in their supports also, right? Now let us check that in the after Venus Dasa, then Sun Dasa, which are the favorable key planets? Sun is having 274, 274. Okay, sublord is blue color planet. It is not so good, right? It is supportive but not very good for the progress. And Moon already we discussed. Moon star lord planet is Mercury, and it is not very bad, but Mercury having weakness, and Moon, Moon is already having 8 and 12. That already we discussed. That planet which are afflicting the destiny, the unfavorable key planet of the destiny or trouble giving key planet of the destiny is Venus, right? That Venus is further influenced by the Mercury, because Venus and Mercury are in conjunction. So that another unfavorable key planet is influencing that the destiny planet is Mercury, Venus and Mercury. Then another planet which is influencing that Mercury is, that is, sorry, the destiny is Moon. So Moon and Ketu and Venus and Mercury, these planets, let me note it down. Venus, the destiny planet, and Moon is the one of the ruler of that Venus, and that too Moon is forming ruler link to the Rahu also. Moon is, is the 12 level planet also. And another planet is which is influencing the destiny planet is Mercury. So out of the green planet, sorry, pink shade planets, these planets are playing a significant role. And whether Rahu having got any other Ketu Moon only. So Moon comes automatically Ketu also, because Ketu represents Moon and conjoined with Moon also. So the planet which are having these planets in their rulers, definitely they will give significant impact. 10th Lord itself, in that Moon itself, in the star of Mercury, Mercury is the pink shade planet, 9 and 12. It is indicating some struggle, but because of the favorable grouping, they are all supportive also. So it is not going to be completely weaker. So destiny unfavorable key planets, right? And destiny's favorable key planet is, other than that Venus is mixed one, Rahu, Saturn is favorable. And Rahu, Saturn is the important planet which is favorable for the native, for the professional prospects. In that case, Moon Dasa is having got the sublord Saturn to somehow supportive. And Saturn is forming ruler link to the Moon. Yes, Moon is has got Saturn in its supports, and Mercury has got no Mercury star level planet is having got only Sun in its support. So Sun and Venus. Sun and Venus are in supports, both are pink. That is the weakness at the star level. That moon star level, Mercury has got Sun and Venus. This is the weakness because both are mixed one, right? So that way, that moon planet is not very good. It is supportive with the weakness, and Mars is comparatively better. The role of the unfavorable pink planets are not playing the important levels, and Rahu, the sun now it is running. Rahu is good. Star level planet is supported to the third house, but it is having 8 and 12, and 12 level is okay, then mixed one. And sublord planet is Saturn, and star lord of the sublord is Moon. So if you look at this, Rahu in the star of Moon is supportive with obstacles. So Moon is playing role at the star level. Unfortunately, star sublord is not ruled by any of the Venus or Moon or Mercury. That way, this is supportive for the Lagna. So this period, running period, will be supportive, but I mean Mars would have been better, and Rahu will be better with a lot of hurdles and struggles, but finally it is going to be favorable only. So comparative only we can see that. So within that Mars Dasa also, the planet which are all influencing the Mars on the unfavorable side is Moon, Ketu, because Mars is having both Ketu and Moon influencing the Mars also. The planet which are all under the influence of the Moon and Ketu in their ruler, under the Mars Dasa also, they will have the problem, right? They will give the troubles because they are the trouble-giving planets. You can see Moon, Ketu playing role here, Mercury also. Here Moon, Mercury and Moon, star level itself, and here 12 level and sub level result is not good. This is comparatively better, and Mercury role of Moon is not there. And here Ketu Moon, star level Mercury, and this is also having some weakness. And that Venus planet is, of course, Venus planet is comparatively better because Moon role is not there at the primary levels. Sun planet is comparatively better. So, according to the running period, the native will be having a mixed experience. That favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord Mars, suppose Mars is the Dasa Lord, Mars and Rahu are the strong favorable key planet. Which are the planets are having the Mars and Rahu in their rulers, and which are the planets are having the other favorable key planet, but having got the Mars and Rahu in their supports will be favorable. You can see Ketu having Mars and Rahu. Venus is having Rahu. And Moon is having Mars and Rahu. And Mars itself, okay, Rahu, okay. And Jupiter having Mars and Rahu. Saturn is having Mars and Rahu. So fortunately, the favorable key planets also supporting to the many planet. And unfortunately, the unfavorable key planet, that is Mercury, sorry, Ketu Moon, Venus Moon, Sun, and all the planets are also under the influence of the pink and also green. So there are many pink shade planets, and there are few favorable key planets, good key planet with good significations. All are connected to each other, and the 10th sublord planet itself has got some weakness, and that is also under the influence of other unfavorable key planet, and sublord planet are also not very good for the progress. So it indicates that destiny on the professional prospect is moderate, and that though destiny is indicating comparatively better, but according to the dasa periods the native will experience, the dasa period of moon dasa is mixed one, and past Mars is comparatively better, and Rahu running is indicating weakness, but finally it is going to be supportive. So overall, that influence of the 8 and 12 significator, 10th lord, 10th sublord itself, and you can see 10th lord itself 8 and 12, 10th sublord itself 8 and 12. So, and in the star of your planet Mercury, and 12 and 12, and that is also having got Venus and Sun. So that Mercury connected to the Venus and Sun, and that Venus itself is 8 and 12, and Sun itself 11, 12 and 12. So Lagna and 10th house are all will influenced by the 8 and 12 houses strongly. Along with that, some favorable. When 8 and 12 are influencing the Lagna, automatically there will be always hurdles and struggles will be there in getting the things done to the expected level. So, and when along with that, some favorable houses are also present, that will give some sufficient benefit, but 8 and 12 are influencing the Lagna strongly. Because of that, there will be always some sort of setbacks and weak progress that native has to experience. I think you are able to understand overall how this destiny is present and what is the role of the trouble living houses. That is most important. You have to keep it in mind. Whenever you're getting a chart, after you, give the colors, you can check which are the planets are trouble giving planets to the Lagna and to the event. Which are the trouble giving planet to the event? That is, job prospect is Jupiter is 159 and 7 and 9. It is not bad, but it can become unfavorable. Suppose this planet is getting the influence of the trouble giving planet. This third lord, sixth lord moving towards is good for the third house matters, but six is moving towards one, it is indicating some weakness. But Jupiter, you can see, having got Ketu and Moon in supports. So definitely that will get the 8 and 12 also unfavorable also, right? So that is the weakness. We can see that which are the planets are trouble giving planets. We take that, and those planets, if they are playing many levels, you can give the colors na the pink shade. That is the reason giving colors, even if you take some time, and once you've given the color also reanalysis and how we have done, give the respective colors for easy identification. That pink means favorable along with the trouble. So that struggle giving houses. So those we are going to able to identify and give it by looking at this what you call self-signification and their support planets. The impact of the affliction causing planet or trouble causing planets we can easily identify. Here that obstacle causing houses are strongly playing, and the rulers also, in self-signification also many planets supports also. In addition to that, they're having favorable key planets also strongly present. That is the good thing, that even look at the favorable key planets. Mars 274, it is only 274, not having any other CST and CSL. Rahu third house and third house, it is also not having any sixth house, 10th house, 11th house. You see the green color planets also not having the good houses for the, professional prospect. 2, 6, 10, 11 houses, if they are all present, very good. In seventh house also good. Third house also good. But 10 and 11 are important. You can see this green color planet 274 is fine, but not having any other houses. Okay, it's good only, but furthermore, if it is having some other unfavorable houses, it would have been very good. And Rahu third and third. It is talking about third house only, representing Saturn is supportive for the Lagna's effort and happiness. But 2, 6, 10, 11 grouping. Any planet is having 2, 6, 10, 11 with a good grouping. This Rahu or Mars, which are all having favorable houses, if they get that planet in support, it will favor. But no single planet is having this grouping without 8 and 12, because 10 and 10 is 8 and 12. And for 2, 4, 10 significator, 3, 7, 11, that Kama Trikona is very good, but 8 and 12. So that ninth occupant, this is again the problem. And 2361 is favorable, but 1597 is not good for the progress. So 2610, that karma trikon is good, but 9, 12, and 12. Ninth lord, 12th lord is okay. Suppose we are occupying 11th house or 10th house, 216 is good for the business prospects, right? But with 9, 12, and 12, it is itself is indicating some weakness, but 216. So all the good key planets are having the unfavorable. So all other good key planets, whatever we are saying, they are all having supportive houses, favorable only, but not very significant houses. That is the one weakness. So all the pink shade planets are afflicting or influencing the all the other planets. That is the reason overall the natives destiny is supportive for the professional prospects, but a lot of obstacles and hurdles are given to the Lagna, and also 10th house matters. That Lagna has to struggle, work hard, very hard, but to get the effort, but always will not be stable. right? Moreover, the agriculture and all, it is not depending on his own. It is also according to the nature, depending on, he has to depend on many factors. So that is also going to influence the lagna, right? So that is the fate of the farmer also, that agriculture business. I think we have understood from this chart. Then we will meet in the next example. Good luck.